God may be calling you to work on a specific area of your life, but you keep hitting the accelerator before you even get to your stop. You keep hitting the accelerator before you get to your stop. You'll know if this video is for you or not because it'll resonate with your spirit, and God may have already spoken this thing to you. And before we get into this video, if you have not seen me before, my name is Tori, your partner in transformation. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining and catching another video. Be sure, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you are here in the community with us, spreading the messages of love, light, positivity, and abundance. So let's get into this. So if this video is for you, you're the person that when God gives you a sneak peek, you're the person that hits the accelerator. Like God is calling you in this moment to be at the yellow light so that he can get you to the stoplight, get you to your stop so that you can fully see everything that is around you, everything that is going to come to pass around you. But you hit the accelerator and you run through that yellow light trying to beat that red light. Maybe fear missing out, because that's what we don't want to be stuck at the traffic light, but you hit that accelerator. God is telling you, when he is speaking to you, when he is talking to you, when he is communicating and connecting with you, stop hanging up the prayer line. Take it all in. Don't get that little bit and just take off like, God, I got it. Get the full connection. Get the full communication of what God is trying to deliver to you in that time, because it's going to take you a longer way than if you get that little sneak peek and then you go take off. You hit that accelerator and run through that light, and then you have to come back to God and say, well, wait a minute, God, you said, and God's like, no, I didn't get to finish. I didn't get to finish explaining to you. I didn't get to finish filling you up. I didn't get to finish telling you, because you got your little sneak peek and you took off. Let's clear this up before we go any further. Also, this is not to say that you will not make mistakes when God gives you something to do. You're going to have trial and error. This video is talking about knowing which season you are in, because when God puts you in a certain season in your life, whether you're at the red, green, or yellow, God has also taken into consideration the trials and errors that you may encounter, and has already put things in place to get you through those things. You don't want to wander the wilderness for longer than you have to. You will know if this is you. I can attest to that myself. I've been the person to where I was praying for something and I'm like, I know what God is going to say. God, I know what you're going to say. We're in this together. I know you. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I had to come back and say, well, God, that it didn't happen, or something else happened in the midst. And God's like, because you should have just waited a little bit more. I was still feeding you. I was still feeding your spirit, and you disconnected the line. You didn't get the full teaching of what I was speaking to you in that time. And God's not going to give you a big chunk and mouthful to where you cannot process it and break it down. God's going to give it to you in a way that you can handle, in the manner that you can handle. That's why he gets us through those phases, okay? Where you might be in the phase of total go, that green light. You have what you need, the tools, resources, and whatnot that you need to go. You're at that green light, and God is giving you that cue to go ahead and accelerate. And then there are some who are at the yellow light, where God is in the process of doing some things, and he's trying to get you to that full stop so that you can understand everything that is coming in around you, so that you can understand and process and appreciate the beauty of everything that has happened to your life and everything that is coming towards you. But when you get to that yellow light, because it's a little bit slower than you want, it's a little bit slower than you anticipated, you gotta, for your fear of missing out, for your lack of faith, I understand. But you gotta stop hitting that accelerator at that yellow light so that you can come into that full stop. And it is not a stop to where you're completely done. That stoplight turns green again, okay? So take that time to sit there in that moment of pause, in that moment of stillness, and observe. Look at everything that is around you. Take it in. Witness what is happening in that time. If this is the time of your life that I'm speaking to here. If you are resonating with this message, God is ready to bring you to that stop so that you can really witness what is happening for you. so that you have the ability to go through when that light turns green again and you have everything that you need. It is up to you if you're going to keep dwelling in that space and lack of trust, that you got to hit that accelerator in fear of missing that light. You're not going to miss the green light, honey. God has a plan for you. Everything that God has created, He had a plan for. Even if your birth was not intended, meaning not planned, you were not here by accident. God doesn't make any mistakes. People can make mistakes if they want, or consider it a mistake if they want, but your birth was intended. Everything in your DNA, everything in your creation, your makeup was intended for a specific purpose. And God designed you to carry out that purpose. God designed you with a specific purpose in mind. Okay? And God loves you all the same. People have their plans, and God has a plan also. Just as that traffic light was invented for a purpose, God has a purpose for you. His beautiful creation, His image and His likeness. You're not going to miss out on anything. Take that time, because every phase is for your purpose. Every phase is for the traffic to move and flow. You just have to be willing to be at whichever light is meant for you in this time. If you resonated with anything in this video, please leave your comments below. I love reading your comments and having conversations in the comment section, and it also helps others know they are not alone in this journey. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so that you are here with us in the community, spreading love, light, positivity, and abundance. And I will definitely catch you in the next video. I'm praying that God keeps you in His love, in His presence, and in His peace.